Hi Libra, this is your weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. For most of you, it's not exactly new. Alright, so we've got the Strength clarified by the Hangman. We have the Lovers clarified by the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Empress. In the potential outcome, we have the King of Wands with the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. And we also have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. A very straightforward reading, Libra. This is somebody who is most likely already in your life, okay? And I see a couple of scenarios. Perhaps it's one of those times when you ride the elevator with this person all the time, or you see this person somewhere all the time, and nobody has the courage to speak, to open up their mouth, to, ask the other person out. Or perhaps you talk to them all the time, but nobody again has the courage to kind of get the show on the road. And starting this week, finally, at long last, I would just have to assume they are going to make a move. And bam! The feelings are mutual. Alright? What's interesting about this reading, I was just looking at this, the spread on the left and the potential outcome. They're like almost mirror reflections of each other. Right? In the main spread on the left, we have somebody finally coming towards the other person, confessing their love to them. And in the potential outcome is the same thing. Right? And the only exception is that we have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which I'm glad we do have. Alright, so yeah, I usually go with a King or a Queen, or both if one or both show up. In the potential outcome, we have the King of Wands, right? So I assume that's the person you're dealing with. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, perhaps they are embracing the energy of the King of Wands this week. Finally, growing a pair and making a move. Right next to that King of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. That's the move right there, and that's exactly what we see in the spread on the left. Right, we start off with Strength clarified by the Hangman. If this King of Wands is a Leo, it makes total sense, right? Strength is a Leo major arcana card. Leo is a fire sign, but at the same time, Strength is a card of somebody who is holding back, and then finally has courage to move towards you, right? Strength is the actual strength or courage to move forward. The Hangman clarifying Strength is a card of stagnation, right? Nothing happening. So like I said, for most of you, you've known this person for a while. Or the Hangman is also a card of a revelation, or like a light bulb moment, or it's like an epiphany that finally goes on inside this person's head, and they're like, I think I need to make a move because I think it's going to be worth it, right? And yeah, definitely worth it. We have the Lovers clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or somebody with a lot of Gemini in their chart. The Lovers is a card of a choice, right? So they're finally choosing to make their move. And the Lovers is also, in my opinion, the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. The Ace of Cups clarifying it is all about genuine, authentic love. It's very similar to the Knight of Cups, right next to the King of Wands in the potential outcome. Same move, same confession, same offer. The Knight of Cups is often referred to as the Knight in the shining armor. It's the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. So do expect some kind of a very romantic gesture. And most likely when the two of you go out, they will start talking love. They will start telling you things like, you know what, I've had feelings for you for a while. I just couldn't make a move for whatever reason. I'm shy, or circumstances didn't allow for it. But yeah, that's how I've been feeling towards you for a while. And I think it's going to be very reciprocated. We have the Empress in the middle. That's actually one of your major arcana cards. Libra, you share it with Taurus, but that's you. And besides that, the Empress is just an amazing card to have. You know, with the Empress, the person embracing the energy of the Empress card, which I think that's you, right? It feels very loved, cherished, admired. You will feel like this person is putting you up on a pedestal. And most importantly, the Empress could play out as a card of a future wife or a future significant other figure, or even a future mother figure, right? That's the way this person sees you when they finally make their move, because they do believe that the two of you belong together. The two of you could start a family together. The Chariot right next to the deck, you know, you could be dealing, by the way, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces with the Knight of Cups. The Chariot is a Cancer card, but the Chariot is a card of moving forward. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. Perhaps the two of you could go on a trip together, or you go travel the world together. Okay, but yeah, it's a card of progress, moving forward, not looking back. Okay, so once the two of you finally tell each other how you feel, it's gonna be, you know, smooth sailing from that point on. And the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the cherry on top, icing on this cake. It's the happily ever after card. It's a family card, it's a commitment card, and this card is often referred to as, you know, the best card when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. And yeah, we got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, we've got the Ten of Cups. Don't forget about the Lovers and the Empress. Amazing, just an amazing. Finally, somebody has courage to speak their minds. Finally, somebody has courage to confess their love, and it's going to be mutual, right? I'm not going to do an extended for you, Libra. That would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Libra, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Tower, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. Both of them are clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. Well, only good news, Libra. Only good news. You guys come through as the King and the Queen of Cups. This is my ultimate love couple. That's what I usually call the King and the Queen of Cups. Granted, your person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but, you know, still the ultimate love couple. And whenever the King and the Queen come out right next to each other, especially if they are the same suit, I often clarified both of them, right? And that's what I did this time. The Nine of Cups is clarifying both. Okay? This is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is also a card of a wish come true, wish granted. So there's two cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as wish granted cards, and both of them are on the table. All right, so the Tower, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Page of Cups. The Tower, in this case, I think something that's going to happen unexpectedly, and it's clarified by the Page of Cups. For some of you, it's pregnancy. Yep, because the Page could be a child. Perhaps you've been trying to get pregnant for a while, and it's just not been happening, and all of a sudden it happens. It is a wish come true for some of you, right? For others of you, the Page of Cups is some kind of an invitation. Perhaps they want to do like a surprise date for you. Perhaps you've been married for 20 years and you haven't been on a date for a while. You're going to leave the kids at home with a babysitter, or with somebody, with the grandparents or something, and you know, you'll have some time together, going out to town, dancing or what have you, or going to a fancy restaurant, just the two of you. Right? Whatever it is, Libra, you can leave me a comment, let me know what this is. But yeah, the ultimate love couple, the two wish come true cards, and it just looks good, really good. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra. This week, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, a fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra or Aquarius. We also have Taurus on the table. Well, you know what? I got a confession to make. When I was done laying down all the cards and including the clarifiers, the first thing I said out loud was, well, that was quick. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be an X, by the way, because the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, first of all, it is a soulmate card. Second of all, it is a card of somebody coming back from the past. But the thing about the Six of Cups, for some of you, it is an X. For others of you, it's just someone you used to hang out with, you used to go to parties with, you used to go to school with, you used to work with, whatever. So it's a 50-50. For some of you, it's an ex. For others of you, it's just somebody from the past. And that would be the King of Swords. I don't think that's you, Libra, unless you're dealing with another Libra. But it's definitely a fellow air sign, because we also have the Knight of Swords right next to the King of Swords. So that's a confirmation. It's most likely an air sign or somebody with just a ton of air in their chart, right? And they will either invite you to some kind of a party or event or a gathering, or you may run into this person while you are socializing. It could be some kind of a reunion, by the way. Perhaps you haven't seen this person in ages, and you're all going to this reunion, and bam! Right? So yeah, the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Love, genuine, authentic love. Right? And the Knight of Swords, the next card over, same energy, same person. It's the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. So again, travel could be somehow involved. And the Three of Cups clarifying the Knight of Swords is either a reunion that I was just talking about, or some kind of an event. I don't know if they're inviting you themselves, or if you're going to end up in the same event together with this person, right? The Three of Cups could be, I don't know, someone's birthday. If this person is an Aquarius, for example, perhaps they're like the latest Aquarius, and they're celebrating their birthday. They had to postpone it or something, But the Three of Cups doesn't have to be a birthday. It could be a show, a party, game, concert, some kind of a gathering where people gather together and celebrate, right? And the last card that came out is the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of a commitment to marriage. So that's why I said, that was quick. So yeah, I think the two of you are definitely, if you haven't seen this person in a long time, I think you're getting this show on the road. If this is your ex, you're getting the show back on the road. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra. This week we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, clarified by Justice. And we have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. Well, I see you not really doing much. Not because you're unemployed, but I think here's the deal, right? You're in this reading twice. The Queen of Swords and Justice, both of those two cards are you. Okay? It's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially 2 of them. We start off with the Four of Pentacles, right? The Four of Pentacles, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is my savings account card. That means you've got money in your savings account. That means money just came into your savings account. You see how the person in the Four of Pentacles is holding on to a coin? Right? So that means money just came in. Okay? And perhaps now you're thinking what you're going to do with all that extra income. Right? And I don't know where the money came from or about to come from. Okay? It could be, a salary. It could be, but it feels like extra income. It could be a bonus, or perhaps you just did your taxes and you got that tax return. Whatever. Right? I see you thinking about that money that you have or about to receive, right? The Hangman on the bottom of the deck is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. It's also a card of an epiphany or a light bulb moment. Perhaps at some point you will have an idea as to what you want to do. And the Four of Swords, clarified by Justice, that's you. Perhaps you will go on vacation. I don't know. Or you're just, not rushing into making any decisions. The Four of Swords is a card of somebody who is, laying still. Perhaps you're thinking about it. You are not in a hurry to act upon whatever you're thinking about. I hope that makes sense, Libra. But again, the good news is that with the Four of Pentacles, this is usually somebody who's got money in the bank. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Libra, this week. We have the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a repeat of the new love spread, plain and simple. This is a different deck, very similar cards. The King of Wands is here, the Lovers is here, and the 2 commitment and marriage cards are here. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This person could be the lover of your life. The Lovers is either a Gemini you're dealing with, it's a choice, it's a card of a soulmate connection, twin flame connection, or the lover of your life. The King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that would be this person. That's your love. That's the love of your life. You're looking at them right now. All right. So yeah, fire sign here is Leo or Sag. Somebody put fire in their chart, or they're embracing the energy of the King of Wands. And either one of the two, either the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups, would have been enough, would have been awesome, would have been amazing to have in the spread. When you got both of them, you're getting the best of both worlds. The Ten of Pentacles is a very practical, down-to-earth card, and the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So both of them in the same spread, it's just beyond amazing. All right, so that's what I have for you, Libra, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.